would you value a man more if he had a better financial situation, or does that not matter as much?
I value a hardworking man, a man with a plan.
Okay. Does a woman's body count determine her caliber of woman?
Kinda in a way. You at least make the effort to try to see me and not ask me to go over your place.
Okay.
Like meet me where I'm at, in a sense, to where I feel honored. I feel like you respect who I am. I like lounges. I like restaurants. Lounges, restaurants. Clubs are cool.
Okay.
They're not my go-to, but mainly lounges.
When a man hear a woman going to clubs and lounges and environments like this, it signals a lot of times in us that she may be a woman that is more promiscuous. She may be a woman that's not as loyal or just not suitable for a committed relationship. So by putting yourself in environments like clubs and lounges, the men you talking to, the men you courting might say, oh man, she just like these women. She just like this, she just like this. So in their eyes, they looking at it like you not respecting yourself by being in the club, by being in the lounge. So they take it as, okay, she not respecting herself, so I'm able to get away with not respecting her to the highest extent. Like, all right, y'all, welcome back to another episode of the Don't Be a Viking podcast. Today I got a sister with me, and I need you to introduce yourself by name, age, and relationship status.
Cool. So my name is Jonisha, aka JoJo. I'm 26 years old. I'll be 27 next month. Shout out to all my Aries. And I'm single but having fun. So
okay, single but having fun. Do you think a man's financial status has anything to do with the caliber of man he is?
Oh. To an extent, a lot of people focus on saving.
Yeah.
Saving is good. But you also gotta invest in yourself.
Yeah.
So I know a lot of people, I'm 26, so a lot of people my age, they're still living with their parents.
Yeah.
Which is cool, but at a certain extent, you want to invest in yourself. So like getting your own apartment, maybe even your own house. Like don't sit on money forever. And with me being a homeowner in due time, I do want to flip other homes and rent them out and stuff. I have a plan. Some people with money just sit on it and they're like scared, like, oh, I gotta save $20,000 before I can be the man I want to become in a sense. And I do value that financial stability that he's aiming for, but at the same time, you got to create the life that you deserve.
Yeah.
Because it can take forever to save $20,000. You still gonna be at your parents' house?
Facts.
Yeah, so to an extent, it just depends on the man.
Okay. So let's say if you had to choose, would you value a man more if he had a better financial situation, or does that not matter as much?
I value a hardworking man, a man with a plan.
Okay.
Cause I can meet a man with a plan with maybe $5,000 in his savings, but he might got an apartment, a car. Then again, I might meet a man with $25,000 in his account. He still live with his parents. He ain't got no car. So, but the working man, he's making it work with what he got.
Okay.
You got other people, I don't know, in a sense, they're kind of scared, like, ooh, I got goals to save rather than live. Like at the same time, you got to live while you save.
Yeah.
So
does a woman's body count determine her caliber of woman?
That's tough. Kinda in a way. Cause I feel like as a woman, you should respect your body as a temple.
Right.
As I was taught.
Right.
So you just gotta be mindful who you let in. So in a sense, it do. Cause it make you wonder how she was raised, was she raised in the church and stuff like that. So in a sense, yeah, it do.
So do you think a man would be insecure for asking a woman what's her body count and picking if he want to move forward with her or not based off this number?
No.
He'll be wise for doing so?
I would ask the man because I want to be sure that I'm protected.
Yeah.
I don't want no disease and stuff. So, and just to see what kind of man he is.
Yeah.
So, that's a factor.
So what number, if he tell you this number is like, nah, you all right. What number do you draw the line at?
Oh, I ain't been in a relationship in a while. So I say I'm gonna give a range, probably between 5 and 10.
Okay, so if
Yeah.
he between 5 and 10, he good. Or is he if he at 5 to 10, you don't want it?
No more than 10. I feel
No
like
more
10
than
is a
10.
lot.
Okay.
Cause when you have sex, it's like a soul tie.
Yeah.
So I don't want you, if you tell me 20, I'm like, oh no, that's a lot.
Okay.
That's a lot. So I look at the soul tie when it comes to sex. Just gotta be mindful of who your partner is. So
Okay.
regardless of the sexual attraction. So yeah.
Okay. So let me ask you this. A lot of sisters may lie if a man asks her what somebody count. Why do you think the women lie?
They probably feel, what's the word? They probably feel like they just gave it out too much. So they
Okay.
probably like, their body count might be 10. They probably like, oh, 3, just to attract the man. Because
Yeah.
if they say too much, a man gonna be like, dang, she's a hoe, she's a
Yeah.
slut. So yeah, just protect themselves.
Okay. Now, let me ask you this. I'm going to touch back on the point we said earlier. Right now, we saying that a woman's sexual purity is important to the man that she will commit herself to in the future. So a woman behaving sexually unmoral is detrimental. So if that's the case, then if a woman is dressing in a sexual unmoral manner, does that not also prove to be something negative to herself and her future partner?
No. I look at actions. So if a woman in a relationship entertaining other men and dating around, that's different because that's unloyal.
Yeah.
She's showing like, okay, I got a man, but I want other men. That's unloyalty.
Yeah.
But as far as dressing, I don't take it that seriously when it comes to dressing because I want to feel sexy. I want to step out, put on my good perfume, my high heels, depending on the night. And dressing ain't that serious. But
Okay.
I get it, some men, it depends on the man. Like a modest man probably like, you doing too much change.
Yeah.
But then you got men that can handle sexy women who want to step out, show a little cleavage. She probably twerking on the wall, twerking on her friend. He don't feel no way. But you got other men like, what's she doing? What she got on?
Okay.
So it depends on the man.
So if she do actions that show that she's sexually undisciplined, these actions is a no-no, and we should say, nah, she doing something negative to herself and her future partner. But if she not having sex with people, but she dressing in a way that shows that she's being sexually unmoral, she dressing in a sexual provocative way and showing her body to somebody other than her husband or partner, that's okay. That's not crossing the line.
No.
Okay. So with two things that's been going viral, for lack of a better word, men saying they got a problem with women not taking accountability for certain things, and women not complaining about men being accountable, women complaining about men being insecure. So give me your top 3 insecure things you think or you experienced with a man.
So with me being single, going through talking stages, some men, they don't like that I go out a lot.
Okay.
Like I don't go out every day, but they expect me to be at home and pick up the phone when they call all the time. I don't want to do that.
So how do they express this to you?
They probably like, oh, you always out. I'm like, no, I believe in treating myself.
Yeah.
I believe in maybe going out for a drink and seeing my loved ones. Like, I just believe in having a good time.
Okay.
So they probably like, oh, you doing too much. And I said, well, in a sense, you're not doing enough. You can come outside with me. You don't have to be with me every day.
Yeah.
But at least make the effort to try to see me and not ask me to go over your place.
Okay.
Like, meet me where I'm at, in a sense, to where I feel honored. I feel like you respect who I am.
Okay.
That way I can respect who you are. If you a homebody, that's fine, but I'm not going to go to your house when you call. Like, let's go out somewhere. Let's go to the park. Let's go to a restaurant somewhere.
Okay. What would be the top spots they got a problem with where you going at?
The top spots. I said like I'm 26, so I
Yeah.
date older men. So like 29. I said like 29, 30-year-olds kind of. But they the same age as me, but they probably work on the weekend. They probably like, oh, just come over. I want to come over on a Saturday night.
Yeah.
I want to be out, yeah. So in this sense, they want to make me feel, baby, like, oh, you doing too much and stuff.
So
like,
what spots you be going to? Is it lounges? Is it restaurants? Is it clubs? Is
both.
it okay?
I like Focus right here. I'm going there after I leave
Oh,
here.
what's the like a lounge? Okay.
I like lounges. I like restaurants. Lounges, restaurants. Clubs are cool.
Okay.
They're not my go-to, but mainly lounges.
Okay. So with the men having a problem with you going to a lounge, you said that you don't want to go to their crib, like, cause they can be seen as they not like trying to treat you, trying to value you in a certain way. They're just trying to be sexual or overly flirtatious or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
But let me ask you this. Do you think that, I'm gonna say this. Let's say if a sister wearing a shirt that show her cleavage and shorts that show her butt, and men don't try to date her or court her correctly. Let's say men just trying to have sex with her and, for lack of a better word, catcall her.
Yeah.
Will we be comfortable saying that she is putting herself in a position to be catcalled by the wardrobe that she wearing? I would say yes. I would say by what she wearing, she making it more probable for men to catcall her. What would you say?
In a sense, I mean, it's summer. You got some women with big booties, so they put on some shorts like panties. So, in a sense, it still depends on the man. Like, that's tough. Like, some women, it's just natural.
Yeah.
But you got some women, they want that attention. So, it's like they do it on purpose for sexual attention. But some women, it's just natural because of what they got. So, but like you said, regardless of the scenario, it do makes a woman more likely to be catcalled.
Yeah.
But sometimes it's not on purpose. It's just some women just got big booties and stuff. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
So with this same logic, this is what I say. When a man hear a woman going to clubs and lounges and environments like this, it signals a lot of times in us that she may be a woman that is more promiscuous. She may be a woman that's not as loyal or just not suitable for a committed relationship. So by putting yourself in environments like clubs and lounges, the men you talking to, the men you courting might say, oh man, she just like these women. She just like this, she just like this. So in their eyes, they looking at it like you not respecting yourself by being in the club, by being in the lounge. So they take it as, okay, she not respecting herself, so I'm able to get away with not respecting her to the highest extent. Like, they looking at it like, man, out of majority of the women I know that go to clubs and bars, man, they this type of woman. It be negative stuff. So they like, well, if she going to the same environments, she must be that type of woman too. So guess what? I don't gotta really date her for real. I don't gotta really get to know her for real. I can just have sex with her and everything can be cool because she must be like, you see what I'm saying?
Right.
So like you said, with the women that's dressing in a revealing manner, all of them is not trying to sleep. All of them don't come out the house with a desire to be catcalled.
Correct.
Like some of them, like you said, yeah, some of them, they like, yeah, I know this gonna get them.
Right, yeah.
But the other sisters, like you said, it may be hot as hell.
Yeah.
They might just be like, damn, this outfit really cute. It may be a bunch of reasons to where they're like, I want to wear this.
Yeah.
But on the surface level, they look the same as the other sister who just want to be catcalled.
Yeah.
So in a brother eyes, I can't tell which one which. Correct. So I may be tempted to catcall both of them. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I say about the situation going to the clubs. You may not be like the other sister who she the type to go to the club a lot and she the type to just have sex with whoever. You may not be like her. excuse me, but you being in the same environment makes it appear like you being like her. Now, I'm not saying don't never go to no club again, woo, woo.
Right.
But what I'm saying is that may be where the other brothers get it twisted at, and you taking it as disrespect. Like, why the hell he just trying to invite me over to we just met? And you know, you ain't stupid. You know what he got in mind.
Correct.
But it may be helpful to you to either change the environments, or if that's not your intention, even if you still go to that environment, I ain't saying lie to him, but you probably don't need to voice, yeah, I just left the club, because it sound bad.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? But at the same time, am I suggesting you to lie? Like, so I don't know.
He was just saying, so whenever I meet a man, in the talking stage, I let him know, hey, I like to treat myself. I like to get my nails done, get my hair done, lashes, and I like to go out. And then, of course, they're like, oh, we like to go out at. I said, well, restaurants, lounges, I don't even mention clubs.
Okay.
It's not until later on in the talking stage, they might ask what I'm doing 9 p.m. on the Friday night. I'm like, oh, headed to the club with my homegirls. Yeah. I'm honest.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie to you and be like, I'm going to bed.
Yeah.
I'm telling you the truth. So that's what they come about, where they know I go to clubs and stuff. So I feel like a man, if you want my attention, at least try to meet me where I'm at.
Okay.
Help me do for me. If you want to go out with me once a week, we can go to a restaurant somewhere. Okay. At least try to go out, do the things that I like to do. Okay. So, yeah.
So what's 2 more things you think have you experienced that men have showed that they insecure in these areas? So he insecure about you going out some places. What else?
That's really all I've experienced.
Okay.
Like, even dressing sexy, I never.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
So financially, this another hot topic I be hearing folks talk about. It's like every time I ask sisters, I ain't even gonna tell you what they say. I'm gonna see what you say first.
Okay.
Would you like a man to take care of you 100% financially and he bring in all the money? Or would you still want to work and bring in some money on your own? Man, I appreciate y'all tapping into this episode of Don't Be a Viking Podcast. Make sure y'all get up with me on the next episode. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, share it, all that good stuff. Follow me on the social media platforms. I'll holler at y'all on the next episode. Yes, sir, Ski.